Hey, very good evening to traders. This is Mark. I received a question and I thought I'd answer it publicly. I don't pretend to be an expert on this, but you know what, I'll give you my take on it and you can take it or leave it, take bits of it, whatever. And the question was, which market should I trade if I'm a new day trader? Well, my answer to that would be, first thing is take more time over this decision than you believe you should. This is a sort of decision that you really should make a lot of thought over, because a lot of traders, myself included, when I started, I got railroaded into UK stocks because my first trade was buying a stock in 2001. I made some money on that and I thought, you know what, I'm going to now day trade. I'm going to get into trading, and I went down that pathway of trading stocks from there. But a lot of people, it's currencies. A lot of people, it's commodities. They come from whatever the path where they're taking to trading, and that's fine, that can work out. But I generally would suggest sitting down and doing a lot more studying in terms of the market movement, the volatility, the volume, what you're trading intraday, if you're spread betting, if you're whatever you're doing, and then making an advantages disadvantages list and being a bit more careful about it rather than just looking at the next big thing. But saying that, that's a topic, that's a much longer topic. From a pure technical perspective right now, if you had some experience, you just wanted to look at something trading, what's volatile, if I was picking a currency pair, I would pick a yen pair, and for me that would be US dollar yen. Many will disagree with that, but I think it's a good one to trade because spread betting wise, the spread's quite tight. We're moving quite a lot at the moment, so there's decent volatility. We are also coming up to some key levels. You know, we're in this downtrend here. We've bounced off this 100 level several times. We keep coming back and testing it. There's a lot of catalysts coming out of Japan. You know, if we look at the Keltner, we're going from high to low, high to low. It's a nice wide band, good volatility band. Volatility is high. Of course, you've got to respect that and reduce your risk accordingly and adjust your size accordingly. But I think if you were trading, if you were going to pick one, if I was picking one currency pair to focus on, then that would be my favourite. If I was picking an index to focus on, for me it would be the DAX. I know a lot of people don't touch the DAX, but I like the DAX. It's been good to me over the years. And the good thing about it, again, is the spread is tight on the spread betting firms. And although admittedly over the summer it's been very, very quiet, I'm expecting some fireworks from this soon. We're at some pretty good levels. We've got some catalysts coming out of Germany and Europe. I think this is all going to start to move in a decent way, and there's good volatility there, so there's something to get on intraday as a trader. Plenty of moves, plenty of meat to get in touch with. And you know, you start to realize how the market responds to events, whether they're economic catalysts, whether they're price levels tagged, or whether they're breakouts, whether they're trend days. And you can start to build your journal and start to look at, see what trend days are like, how they're compared to range bound days, what the day after a trend day looks like compared to a range bound day, you know, a Fed day, how does that affect the DAX? And you start to build up a little bit of it's a good of a fast track way of seeing how different things influence the market you're trading. So the DAX would be my preferred one, although it is quiet at the moment, but I do think in the next 3 to 6 months it's going to start going a bit more being a bit more active. If I was picking a stock, I wouldn't pick a UK stock if I was day trading it, if I'm honest, because the volatility tends to be not there and the spreads are a little bit wider. So if you are spread betting it, you've got to take that into consideration. You don't want to be trading something with a wide spread with a low volatility, day trading it, because it's just going to kill you. So my preference would be something like Tesla. Okay, maybe it's going to be a little bit wild for some, but you know what? There's a lot of catalysts coming up on this, and if I was going to tune into a stock right now, and this is definitely one of my favorites on my watch list, I'm going to be watching this. I'm going to be taking my time to get in tune with it, because number one, there's a lot of stuff going on over with Elon Musk. Love the guy, love his stuff, but from a stock perspective, he's got the Solar City thing. He's got a problem with burning money, so he's got to raise more money. So he's purposely trying to ramp up production on Q3. Anyway, there's lots of things going on that are going to influence this price, and it is a wild stock. And even though we've been in a range, the range is quite wide, and I think there's going to be some fireworks in this. So I would be focusing on Tesla. And the spread's quite fair considering if you're trading it on a spread bet, because it's so volatile. But of course, dial down the size to allow for the volatility. So that would be my 3 different things, and I would focus on just one of those if I was trading, and get in love with it and nurture it and get to know every little nuance of it and every key level and look at it on every time frame and what have you, and just pick one of those and just practice with that, even if it's in a demo and then moving up to a very small sort of position sizing. Have a great day, guys. I'm back in another video tomorrow. Take care.